This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. See, actually, as you said, no, in 2014, in one of our projects, it almost decided to go with that one. Then our people acquired the license and everything, subscription also. Suddenly, what happened? That time it is being an add-on functionality. No, it's not on the core functionality. So everything done. Suddenly, some of the business people, they said, well, let us streamline with the peers then because it is an top level. So then we will go with the once our users are acquainted with the PS functionalities and some other things, then we will go with the CPM. That's how that could make out. After that, finally management said, and there is another version coming in. Then many of the people, they means our team who had done some kind of a survey, they did not satisfy. So that's why we dropped that one. So now the another
we started. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
in another client also where we wanted to in S4, but some of the project itself could not materialize.
Okay. Yeah, you know that, right? Basically, so we also initially we worked with the PPM. Then PPM is not fit for them. Okay, there are so many gaps. Then we immediately shifted to CPM. But the client is actually eagerly want to use the CPM, so they are okay. And it took for us the first implementation, like first region I told you, right? Last year, Canada and all, it took for us 1.5 year to complete that. Okay, but after that we are able to finish like 6 months to 7 months in the span. Actually, we are able to complete the rollouts.
Yeah,
it's not only
only
CPM, so we have other modules as well along with that. But
yeah,
this is the
right.
actually the key for them, key for their business.
But the point though is sometimes it takes very longer time in the initial implementation. Once we get to know what are the good and bad, no, when we correct
Yeah.
those errors, so obviously the next level will come down. The time will be reduced drastically.
For us, actually, the next level it took time because first initially they are okay with the analysis office. Then they want to go for North America because North America is the way they're mostly 40 to 45% business users are there in the North America. So in that case, they are that because SAP promise always okay within 10 seconds we'll open the workbook and within 13 seconds we are able to perform the evaluate and all okay, but it is not right real time after applying the custom logic. So we have to struggle for that. But anyway, it's ups and downs. We are able to now we are in good shape.
Now, even now also, though they are made this as a core ANA, S4 ANA project, the system, still there is no any best practices for this one, like PS also.
No, see, what is exactly extra you will get in S4 ANA, right? Okay. The Fury application actually they are compatible with this. Okay, Fury application they give some tiles actually for the searching the project and all. Okay. So that's the only additional benefit. Apart from that, okay. So even if you use S4NR, you can use normal EHP also. Okay, EHP8 also. It's nothing change. Okay. The only additional advantage is that they are giving some extra tiles for the Fury application.
Yes. So you mean to say EHP8 with ECC, yeah?
Yes.
So then we need to have a NWBC, no? Am I right?
Yeah, NWBC or else you can also NWBC is required, but it's not necessary to have to install the NWBC. Okay, you have a links, right? You can configure the object link and you can use that.
Okay.
And every company has some their own SharePoint or something else they have, so you can use some time also. Okay, it's not required actually a Fury application. Okay, but because my company is not even using S4HANA now. Okay. But we are using all kind of features using the another like SharePoint tool. Okay.
So you are using a ECC and CPM, huh?
Yeah.
So in that case, Raj, it would be not a part of the ECC, no? You must be using the connectors, no? Do you have the
No,
standard
no,
connector?
no. This is actually the components. Okay, in the normal ECC, you have to install the components. That's it.
Uh,
You should have a two clients. Like basically, we have two clients. One is the BWIP, BIP.
mm,
Because you know that right, CPM data is going to store in the cube level. Okay,
mm,
so for
mm,
that we have another client in the production system itself.
mm.
Okay, it's a component. It's like a PPM. You know PPM, right? We install the extra
Yeah.
component. The same way here also. There is nothing.
So, okay.
Well,
So even if you are using a ECC, you mean to say that you don't require additional box for that CPM. It is a part of.
not required. Not required at all. Not required.
Mm-hmm.
We are using the same box.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Same box.
See, the,
Only the one another client we configured for the only cube data purpose.
See, in 2014, I still remember when we were discussing with the SAP team, no, for the licensing and subscription, we were told that we need to have a separate box for this one. So,
That is your basic consultant problem. Basis consultant problem. That is your basis consultant problem.
No, SAP told.
SAP told that SAP shows so many things. Okay, but why we need to ask why you need that? Okay, basically. Okay, what is the purpose
So,
of that? Okay.
that's
So,
what they told us. So, and then we asked them, then we have any interconnector between the ECC side and the SAP because we need to have a data integration between the PS and CPM side, no?
see, that's what I told you. It's the same as VPM. Okay, nothing else. Only the advantage. Only one additional is here actually. They come up with the BIP. Okay. Integration. So where the data goes into cube and okay, but PPM level it's not like that. PPM it's not going to store in okay in the TCC itself. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
This is one
So
additional
yeah,
layer.
even okay, go ahead, Raj.
Yeah, additional layer is required. That's why we can use the same ECC and we have separate client we created for that. Okay.
Okay. So you mean to say now you have a BIP that is to be configured to store the data?
Yeah, obviously. That's come with the components. Okay, all the integrations are out because it's info cubes already defined by SAP. Okay, we just have to install that.
Okay. So now, Raj, what is your this thing total agenda or what is a work class topics and what technical point? Because see, some of them what you are saying is showing on the screen the workspace project, cost planning, and issue exchange management. These
Only
are the
these are the
three
major
main
three components.
components.
Yeah, three components
But
we are going to cover. Okay,
so
and yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
these are the three major components we are going to cover basically. Okay.
Okay.
So in the workspace itself is nothing but like you can see all the cross project view. Okay.
Yeah.
And different kind of alerts, KPIs. So how to configure the KPIs, alerts, and all.
Master project.
Yeah. The class project view is nothing but different kind of master projects list. Okay, you can see that. So the cost and revenue planning is basically where you do the financial planning, allocating the resource and putting the planning and using the AO analysis means analysis office workbooks. We are going to use this planning purpose. Okay.
Can
The
I
visual.
ask you one question, Ravi, Raj here?
Yes.
See, when you are talking about the project cost and revenue planning here, I have some thing what I want to check with you. So, do we need a control CO area integration here to have the cost activity types or something to derive our plan cost, something like that?
Yeah, obviously, without that we cannot. Actuals are coming only controlling integration, cost center
Even
accounting.
for the planning also.
See, this is what actually the planning will also because even planning also is required because you have your activity cost and all is coming from planning only, right?
Yeah. So okay.
Very
Then
much required.
analytics, office analytics. No, for that we need to install something in our MS Office. No.
Yes. MS Office. These are EVO software is there. We have to install the analysis on the software. You have to install in your
So
laptop.
that you will be letting me know. No, that I want
Yes.
to install my personal laptop. And
Yes,
Raj, one more thing I'm letting you know, see, since on and off it's coming in my hand and going out of, so I gone into some of the available on-site SAP documentation and some other things in the system, so this thing. So somewhere, wherever I am, whatever I know, it's only the theoretical point of view. Let me tell you very openly, there is nothing to hide here, okay? I did not get a hands-on experience. That is what I want to say. That makes you more sensible and more, what to say, it's a matured kind of a thing when you are talking something, whether it is really being done, it's been done or not done in the system, you know. So
yeah.
that is the point where I am lacking it. I need not to hide this point. So I am expecting wherever some kind of the business functions, what are the activation things required, how are it is being done through the web access and all. So those areas I am expecting you to give me some inputs on this one.
See,
Okay.
yeah, definitely. See, basically, what
Mm,
we start with actually, even the way we are going to start like that. Okay, first
mm,
we tell you that what are the major components are there. Okay,
mm,
and
mm.
how to activate those components. Okay, even though it's
Yeah.
not part of is my core training section, but I am going to start with that. Okay.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
what are the components you need to activate, and these components are once you activate is reversible or not. Okay, that's the background I'm going to give you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And also next we are going to talk about the roles. Okay, what are the roles are there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what kind of roles? Like I can say, what is the standard single roles are there? Composite roles are there? Each role is what kind of activities? Okay. So
Okay.
like SAP provided some standard roles. Even in
Yes.
PPM also we have some composite roles and the single roles are there, right?
Yes.
So like that we are going to discuss about the each role, okay? And each role, okay, what are the objects and how to control the activities, and I can also show you that PFSG, okay,
Mm-hmm.
PFCG.
Okay.
So I'll just
Yeah.
show you that. Then we can go into the workspace and what are the different options are there, and I do explain the configuration, okay, and how the cube data, how to check that cube data and all, okay. Okay,
Okay.
so as much as possible, okay, so I'm not going to fully technical of the BIP as a functional consultant, how much is required, okay, to understand,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
I understand you. See, we cannot deep level, we cannot go into the deeper level. But
Yes,
at least
yes,
if you know superficially what is required to provide from our side to connect with the BI side and the BO or whatever it is, so
yeah,
that we can talk in those language. Obviously,
yeah,
no one can go into the deeper level.
exactly. Basically, see, so as much as possible, I can try to show you the hands-on and
Yeah.
what are the functions are there, and but this is a training system, you need to understand that, right? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like, okay, I can show you that so many integrations, like, okay, so it's not possible, but whatever is
Yeah.
possible as IDAS level, okay, I'm going to show you that. Okay.
Yeah, see, Raj, one more thing, as you said, no, since it is an idle system and we do not expect that level of integration where we can execute smoothly without any interruptions or issues. But whenever any issue, no, some encounter, no, then if you can let me know, because of this problem we could not do, because we need to have that kind of a.
Yeah, definitely. That I'm going to help, because without explanation, that's not it's not fulfilling. So definitely, I'll
That
give you that.
so
Yeah.
that makes me aware. So in future, suppose if I get another project when I'm working on that, so that it immediately recollects me, go back to our discussion. Yeah, something I remember. No, Raj was telling like this, so I need to go like this, instead of beating around the bush here and there. you know.
Sure. Yeah. Anil, sorry, Naveen.
So that okay.
Naveen, 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 are you
Yeah,
there?
yeah, Raj.
What happened? Another person is going to join or is already there?
He already joined, okay? He already attended your demo, actually. Gautam, you there?
Yeah, I'm there, Raj. I'm listening to you guys.
Okay, got it.
Hi.
So,
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
okay. So let's start. Okay. So you guys both are. So Gautam, do you have any questions, Gautam, before going?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I think Naveen saying he's already attended your demo. You might not be.
He attended his one demo previously.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm just showing that, okay, first the component level, so what we need to activate, okay. So define is the transaction. So this is what actually basically, when you are activating any components in SAP ECC, right? So you need to make sure that, okay, some of the components, once you activate, you cannot revert back to them, like fund management and all, okay. So we need to be careful whenever you are requesting that any component is going to be activated, right? So you need to make sure that the component is able to revert back or not. So we need to check that information. So in the documentation which is SAP is going to provide you, then only you have to, it is necessary you have to activate it. That's what actually is very important to understand that. So where you can see here, right, wherever is highlighted in yellow, those are already activated components, okay. So here if you see that, as I told you, right, we have three components. One is that project workspace, another one is project financial planning and revenue planning. The another one is actually we have an issue and change management. So these two are activated here, okay. Financial, commercial project management, project financial planning and revenue. This one also, workspace also. These both are reversible, okay. At any point of time, we can reverse the component, okay.
Okay.
The another one, PICM, okay. This is what commercial project man, project issue and change management. So these three components are activated in this system basically, okay.
Okay.
So this is the first activity when you are going to start any implementation.
But,
So,
but Raj, along with this, we also need to also ensure that PS also activated, no?
see, yeah, that is anyway it is required. Okay, I'm just saying that the CPM point of view. Okay, so that,
Yeah. I got you.
So this is only new. Okay, PS you no need to that. It's already going to be there. Okay, any existing. So that's the one thing. Okay, coming to this. Yeah. Okay. So it's not like that we have to use all three at a time. Okay, so like in the PPM side, okay, we have a project portfolio management and project management, right? You can also use the standalone. Okay, only I want to use the project management. Also, you can use it the same way here. Also, you can use the standalone. You can use the standalone here also. Okay. So the another one actually which I'm talking about the roles, right? So SAP is provided some standard roles and composite roles. So where you see the project workspace user, that means okay, this role is basically used a particular role. Okay, what I mean to say that. Just to display access, okay, the workspace he can just to open and to see the different views and like that, okay. I'll show you that the detail of this particular role what SAP is provided, okay. And the another one is that actually the another standard role is, these are the standard individual roles, okay. So this is a project revenue and planning user, and this is the composite role, okay. So this is the combined, okay. Using this role actually you will get the workspace plus project cost and revenue planning user. Okay, there are another standard roles which is project manager roles level. Okay, so we have project manager role for the workspace and project cost and revenue planning, PM1, SCPD underscore PM underscore 1. And the another one actually issue and change management along with the CACPD. Okay. And if you don't want to use the CACPD, only standalone role you want to use the issue and change management, you can use this one. Okay, so sometimes so you want to see that what are the activities, and these are the important tables for the authorization objects, okay. Activities, and so let me show you that, okay. So how we can check this role. Let's take the example of this role. Okay, I don't have authorization PFCG yet. Okay, let me check in another system. Okay. So
You can check with Naveen, no?
hey Naveen, so can I get the PFCG authorization? I think Naveen.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Huh? I'm checking with that. 2 minutes.
Please. Okay. So let him come back.
Try now.
Yeah.
What is that, Naveen?
Can you try the PFCG?
Yeah. Okay, great.
So quick.
Yeah, he's always. Okay. So the screen is very big. Okay, so this is the information about this particular role. This sample role allow to the create, change, and display of the master project and financial plan, and to provide authorization to user working as a project manager. So if you go here, authorizations. Okay, this is the full display. Okay. Okay, so these are the activities. Minute. Okay, so you see here, these are the objects, authorization objects are there. Okay, and the activities in the activity level, what are the values also you can mention there. Okay, so it's like a, you know, star means it's allow for all. Particular 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, like this is a normal authorization objects. Okay, wherever you go, any delete, change this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this is actually the different rules SAP is provided, and based on that you can copy or you can create your own custom rules according to the requirement. Okay.
Okay. As a normal way.
Normal. Yeah. So like each role it is like SAP, SRCPD, PWC user, workspace user. What other things are there? He's having master project in display. Master project item is display. Team, reporting, attributes, status, and trend, all are display accesses for this particular user. Okay. The same way for the revenue and planning, the financial plan, you can see that, and the workbook also you can see only display, and analysis office, BI query and all is going to execute. Execute option is there, but you can see the display here only. Okay. And the display planning data in BI, so that is also is there. BI query execution also. So these are the roles in this particular user. What are the access level is there? This is the information of that. Okay. And the same way, so we have a project manager role, right? So project manager level, financial plan you can create, change, display, and all create change options are available in this role. Okay, CPD PM underscore. Okay.
Okay.
So another the business conditions, like, okay, so there are 7 or 8 component along with that. Okay, so we can see minimum is required. Basically, I'm just covered only here. When you want to use the CPM, CPM is using standalone is nothing. Okay, so CPM if you want to use, like, okay, we need to use like because CPM is basically the model, like, okay, it's going to summarize the different level of data, is going to pull and it is going to show here. So that is the meaning of using the CPM, okay, basically. So here, you have to activate the minimum function, like the financial accounting, okay, to implement the CPM. So the ERP financial accounting is implemented, and this is going to be used for the business process require the customer and the vendor master data with open item handling and payment process enabled to master project monitoring and the project workspace reporting. So workspace reporting level. So if you want to see that, okay, there are some reporting attributes are there. Okay, if you want to see the like a payments received, like the monitoring of the particular project level. Okay, so for that purpose, actually, we have to activate. We need to have this one. Okay, and also other side actually.
Raj, 1 second. See, now CPM also used in our asset management also, no? Asset projects also. For that also, asset management also is required from the finance point of view.
Yeah, see, we have like same thing I told you, right? We have a customer projects also we are using, and we also have a internal projects like a asset project and asset account, AUC projects also there. So any projects, okay, any kind of projects you are going to use it, right? So you need to have that should be activated there, okay? And we are going to report the same information in the workspace level.
Yep. Okay.
And same ERP project system, PS model, and the sales and distribution. Okay, so this SD model also. So this is going to be used for SAP business process required the project system WBS structure and network structure, or any SD order item to enable to provide workspace reporting for the master project monitoring functions. Okay, so so that's what to get the, because we are linking with the SAP PS project structure to your CPM master project structure. Okay, so so obviously we have to activate the SAP PS in the other side. Okay, and also, you know, some companies, okay, so like I'll give you the one of the business where they start with the quotation. And the quotation after that, it's going to be contract is going to be signed, and with reference to contract is going to be created the project. Okay. A subsequent process is there. Okay, like we use like OPE structure kind of thing. Okay, opportunity, project, and engagement. Okay, so such kind of requirement is there. So we need to have a SD side also. Okay, SD integration is also going to be there, and that information like what is that your contract value and contract information is going to be also, you can display in the project workspace level. Okay.
Okay.
Another one is actually controlling cost center accounting and cost center element accounting. Okay, where you need to have actuals. Okay, so you want to show the reporting project workspace level. Okay, what is my what is my actuals? Okay, so far what I planned and what is my actuals. Okay, so these are the minimum business conditions. Okay, so if you want to use the CPM, otherwise nothing benefit you will going to get from the CPM basically. Okay.
Yep.
Raj, this is Gautam. Just quickly, is it fair that SAP promotes to use CPM for customer projects only, and but you say that potentially
in my case, I told you, right? We are using for professional services. Okay? So it's not only for project, and you see, it is also very much suitable for the construction projects as well. Real estate as well.
Okay. I was always under the impressions that it's more about customer project management. That's why they call it as commercial project management.
No, it's not like that. See, the name they give the commercial, I don't know why. Okay, because we already have a portfolio, right? Okay, but it's not like that.
The term, what I understand, Raj, initially they wanted to see the PPM is the one object they are already have, and some organization they may not be following the portfolio and the project management kind of a structure in the organizations, and at the same time PS did not provide you the information like what in the portfolio buckets, everything. So for that reason, they have carved out another product, the CPM. Here they brought in the master project kind of a object where all your child projects are connected over there, so that you will have a total summarized information at the one level. That is your master project. This master project you can set up at your product level or LOB, line of business, or your profit center wise, region wise, whatever the way you wanted to evaluate your project information.
But
So is it
Am I right, Raj?
is it fair, Raj, to say that your PS projects can manage revenue, right, by
Yes.
activating the revenue billing element, but it is just consolidation of number of customer projects, rolling it up like a portfolio view in CPM?
No. See, PPM level, that's a portfolio view kind of thing is there. Here, actually, you can have like a customer project, sorry, commercial CPM kind of thing. Actually, you have, like, example, I tell you, okay, this is opportunity, and we have a opportunity is created. Okay, under that opportunity, you are going to that opportunity is going to deliver to the multiple projects. Okay. So then you can summarize the data into the opportunity level, and you can showcase that. Okay. So
Correct. So your in CPM, your portfolio becomes an opportunity, is what you're trying to say. Okay.
yeah, but not like exactly in the portfolio buckets and that kind of structure we don't see. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. We cannot bring in the PPM concept here. It's a different process.
But what additional advantage they are giving, that actually the planning is made very easy using the analysis office. Okay. So they brought that the Lumira and analysis office. Okay, the workbook level they are going to do the planning here. Okay.
But Raj, what extent do
That is what
you
attracts.
Mm-hmm.
That is what attracts the customer in terms of working in Excel workbook kind of stuff, where you just change. Yeah, it's very convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient because of PS, right? PS level, so it's very difficult to network level assigning and all. It's but workbook level, it's very easy for them. So that's the advantage actually they are bringing here, and they also integrate the BI cube, so they can quickly, if you want to generate any reports, also it's easy for them to.
But
Now,
Raj,
typically, if I see, you would have project systems, you would have PPM, and you would have CPM. Say, okay, you would do your planning in CPM. Okay, then you would want to see your portfolio view, your plan cost of a project. So you normally create a plan in your financial view, a plan line item along with your actuals. So will this, whatever we plan in CPM, flow to your financial view in PPM as well? Because the source of truth is same, right? Your CO version, ultimately.
Yeah. Because see, the CPM is only give you the benefit of that. Okay, clubbing and showing the one place of the one source of the reporting. Okay? That's the thing. This is
But
doing nothing here.
So all the information will be it's basically same set of information you're slicing and dicing in different applications.
Yes, exactly. The reporting purpose is very easy, simplified. Okay, that's the one main advantage we are going to get it here. Okay, and but still SAP is not provided the solution for scheduling. Okay, still we have to stick with the scheduling in another way. What we are doing the PS level. Okay, that we are Primavera, what the scheduling source are there, right? So there is no.
So that's why what I've seen is typically they integrate Primavera only for scheduling reasons. Now Primavera, when they integrate, they do their own sales pitch saying that okay, we can manage resources, we can manage cost, we can manage revenue within Primavera as well. So let us do that kind of we will do, and then you just
because SAP is still not provided the solution for the scheduling. Okay, scheduling still we are struggling with the scheduling. There is no like a component which is there available in SAP to use the straight away to scheduling purpose. Okay, even PPM is don't support for scheduling, and CPM also don't support for the scheduling, and the standard PS also not support for the proper way. You have to have some third party tool. Okay, no other way to do it.
Oh, okay. So have you come across a scenario where you integrated Primavera and then use CPM on top?
Not Primavera. So I integrate with the MS project, MSP.
Okay, and that was purely for scheduling, and everything else you manage in.
Yeah. Only scheduling. They just create that, and they load the data into PS automatically. We have a background.
All right.
We'll push and update because it's difficult to do the scheduling in PS itself. Okay, so that's very easy. In MSP is very it's a user friendly. Okay, MSP. Okay, so that's the only struggle. That is anyway. It's you basically the scheduling problem will come only for the constructions and ETO projects, right? Engineering. Okay, so those are
Production based.
actually there's ETO like engineering structures, right? There's a very big structures are going to be there, and even constructions also like you are building a community, right? Like a greater community. So there are so many floors are there, and the WBS itself have so many levels of networks. Okay, so that kind of projects actually is very tough to handle. Even scheduling is very difficult. Okay? That's why MSP is always is best to integrate with that.
Many of the customers, they know the deficiencies in the SAP PS side, so they never go with the scheduling here. Generally, they prefer to use
there is no solution. Okay, they are going to die with it. Okay, the system is not going to work. Okay, if you schedule that right, it's going to hang all the WBS. Okay, and CJ20 is going to cry. Okay, we have some additional transaction SAP provided some to handle such kind, but even that is also is not working. Okay, because I am working with another project actually. Okay, so that's how anyway. So that's what come back here.
But Raj, I have one question here. How extent do you expect us to know about Lumira? Is that what is this thing?
I see that. Okay, because I in IDA system I never used it. Okay, but I'm checking with one of my friend actually if we can configure, we can see that. I don't think so. I'm not promised that, but AO we can see that. Okay. But at least I'll try to get the screenshot. But there's nothing difference. Okay, it's just a HTML view. It's going to open the workbook. That's it. Okay, that's the difference.
Okay, we will talk further when you go there.
Okay. So that's the one thing. So like go to the project workspace, right? So in the project workspace, we have Naveen. Are you able to provide that IDS, Naveen?
2 minutes, huh?
Yeah. Hey, Sudhakar and Gautam. So is it okay with you guys? Alternative like weekly 3 classes? That's fine with you?
Sorry, I'm not aware of what the plan is. Raj, can you tell me what the plan?
We have not discussed that anything on the plan, how we are going to have the classes and what is the timing also.
You were just told that today you have a demo session and that's it. Nothing new.
We can discuss before we conclude in this session itself. So we wanted to know your convenient and so that we can also make ourselves, because for me it's around 9:30, it's around 10:30 now, night time. So it may be.
No, actually, I have only this slot is free now. That's the reason.
Yeah, no problem. No, we will discuss, Raj, before concluding our meeting. No, we will discuss and come to a common this thing. No, since we three have to have a matching timings, and also what is the duration and how many classes in a week also.
Can we discuss that now while he's setting it up?
Yeah, it's already done.
Raj, what are your comfortable time? You're saying that 8 o'clock India Standard Time is for you when during the week or weekend?
No, weekdays. Weekdays is fine with me now. Actually, I have slot free from 8 to 9. Actually.
Okay.
So if you guys are okay, 8 to 9, and I'll take that 3 classes in a week. Okay, that's fine with you guys.
Okay.
You know which
which 3 days you are planning to take, Raj?
That's fine. Any 3 days, because I can adjust other guys to another 3 days. Actually.
Okay, all right.
So
So my preference would be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Is
Wednesday,
there
Thursday.
is it fine with Sudhakar?
You
Tuesday.
means 2 days in a week, you said?
No, 3 days week. 3 days in a week.
Which days? You said Wednesday, Thursday. What was the another day?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. Okay. Tuesday,
So,
1 hour 1 hour per day.
so Tuesday means it's for you, Sudhakar. You are in US, right? I'm in India.
Mine is a Monday evening.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
understand.
because see, today is a Monday morning to you guys. For me, it is a Sunday evening only. So when
Yeah,
you
yeah.
say Tuesday, it is for me Monday evening, Tuesday
Monday.
evening, Wednesday evening. These
Exactly.
three. And yours
Exactly.
is a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys are one day ahead of me, and 8 o'clock of IST, that is around 9:30 CST for me. So okay, I'm okay with you. And let us not, let us see how much, what is your plan for how many
Yeah.
classes you are
So, yeah.
expecting to
Yeah.
finish?
Yeah. See, basically, you guys already know SAP, right? Mostly, I can
Mm.
have 25 to 30 classes is enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not
Okay.
much than 25 class is more than enough, but still we want to discuss or something else. Okay, sometimes people are coming, right? Some guys very new, right? So I
Mm.
need to some extra.
But
In
yeah,
your
but
case,
just one concern, guys. I won't be able to start this week, starting Tuesday. So it will be starting next week. Did not have enough time. I think Navin did not inform that we want to start so soon. I just got a message yesterday from him saying that we will start. So I can't start this week, unfortunately. I'm already lined up this week. So okay, if we start next week onwards, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Gautam, do one thing. Try at least for the Thursday. Update me by tomorrow. Okay. So we will start this week at least one class. Okay.
So which class do you want to have?
Thursday.
Thursday?
Try for Thursday. Okay. At least we'll start one session this week. Okay.
Okay, so we'll start on Thursday is what you're saying, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll confirm you on for Thursday,
Yeah. Let me
Navin.
know by tomorrow. So we'll plan accordingly. Okay. Or else we'll start from next week. Okay.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
what about
Thanks.
Sudhakar?
Thank you.
Sudhakar, are you
Yeah,
fine with that?
yeah, we are three only, so we have to be compromised somewhere, some year. So no problem.
Thanks for that. Okay.
Thanks,
So
Sudhakar.
no, then nothing wrong also. We need to accommodate ourselves. So if you are confirming for Thursday, that could be my Wednesday evening here. Okay?
Correct.
Yep. Okay,
Okay.
Naveen, once you get a confirmation from Gautam, so just send us a message.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, so this is the one actually I'm just want to show you the last one. I'll stop here. Okay, don't want to go further
Okay.
now. So this is the actually see what I meant to say that when you let's say example I'm using ECC now. Okay, uh, you just start with the NWBC. Okay, so when you start with the NWBC, you see that okay, what are the roles? So basically, NWBC level you can see all the views. Okay, it means whatever the NWBC under level you configure, like okay, project for PPM, whatever the additional you are activated, all you can see that.
Mm.
Particular each individual roles, if you click that, okay, what is that? Yeah. So particular specific role related view you are going to open that. Okay. So that's these are coming when you go in my user ID. So these are all roles are maintained in that user master. Okay, so that's the reason you are getting in the NWC these many views. You may get the question, okay, how we are getting here. So when I
Okay.
click that NWC level, okay, so I can see all screens. Okay, to see that procurement. So these are the additional models, but in our case, actually, these are the commercial project management, commercial project overview, CPM dashboard. Okay, these are the three views. Okay, and the commercial project management under, if you go here, In the first one is actually, you can see the crash project view. This is nothing but your workspace. Okay. So here you see that, okay, there are three different, this is to explain the screen actually, when you go here, the first one is categorized of the master projects. Okay, so you can categorize the master project. Basically, you are creating the categories. Okay, like favorites, last access, my project, my training. So here, out of 4 items, there are some standard is there, and some of them is actually which is provided by SAP, like my project, last used, and favorites. These are the 3 is going to be provided by SAP. Okay, but apart from this 3, you can also create some additional categories using the options. Okay, if you go here, click on the options, view settings. So here you can create the separate categories here. So, and particular project, okay, you can assign under that category while clicking the right click here. Right click here, this one, more. So favorite or my training, where you want to move it. Okay. So that's the purpose of this, and this is the different categories you can maintain. And below that, you can see the master project view, where you can see that here these are the KPIs. Okay, so these KPIs also you can configure, like what are the KPIs you want to display here. Again, go to the view settings, and these are the different KPIs SAP is provided. So which KPI you want to display, which KPI you don't want to display, you can select accordingly. It's going to be displayed there. Okay. And you may have some question on the additional KPI.
Sorry. Below this KPI, do you have a standard set of config available, or we need to activate and make some configurations?
No, these are actually whatever you are showing, that these are SAP standard KPIs which is provided by SAP. But additionally, if you want to display something else also, you can configure. There's a structure for this. Okay, you can open that. You can append those values. Okay. But it's a purely custom, okay? Because see, SAP standard, nobody use it. Okay, in our case, if you go my landing page, right, it's totally different. Okay, don't see that this way. Okay, so that's why because according to the customer, we have to modify. Okay.
But then, for instance, if you take cost to completion or estimate cost to completion as a key KPI, so there would be certain prerequisites which are required to calculate that KPI.
Yeah.
So you'll have to maintain all that set of master data or config behind that. That was my question basically. So do we develop, okay, to deliver this KPI? What all are the prerequisites to be maintained? So will we go through that?
Yeah, I'll just show you that. Okay, what the KPI related configuration is there. Okay, so then we can discuss. Okay, and let's see that. Okay, that's one thing actually. And if you go here, here workspace view, and the different more options are there. Okay, where you can set up, open the risk register. So there are different views you can go from here. Okay, that's the purpose of this right clicking. The arrow mark is going to help you on that. And here you see that, right, key dates. Okay, this is going to be the key dates for particular this project. Okay, last reviewed, like some invoice is posted. Okay, last invoice posted, some additional key information you can see that. Okay, so let's example, if you see here, right, you have some values here. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, if you see here.
So we need to define what are the key values you want to see, is it?
Yeah. And those things actually, whatever, so suppose in this example where I'm getting here, last review, last invoice, last bill due date. Okay, so these are things I'm going to come like here. Okay, and some other the another option actually, we have a alert functionality. So alert means basically you can see the let me show you where I can see some issue is issue register maintained. Okay, you see that here, right, the green color. Okay, so these are the alerts. Okay, like some alerts you can see, like how many change requests are created, how many issues are created. Okay, so those all information is going to be displayed. Okay, I'm not selected, I think alert one. Okay, yeah, I'll show you that. Okay, in the next class. So so these are the different views, and how then you want to create the financial plan, create the project, and do single structure, multiple such. We'll see that. Okay, these are next class. Okay, I'll cover that. Okay. So let's stop here today. Okay, we'll come back again. So Naveen, just let me know next class you want to be there in Thursday, and we'll do the same day. Okay. Any questions, guys? Okay, that's what I'll share with you the content, what we are going to cover, and I'll share with you the training material, whatever I have with me. Okay. So I have 1.0 certification material is there with me that I'll share with you guys.
Oh, so there is certification as available as well for this CPM?
Yeah, we have certification course as well.
But right now there is no any course scheduled for the certification. Since last 2 years I have been with
No.
SAP Education Training Center. They said that is not in plan now.
Yeah, they are not planning it, but okay, but there is a course. It's just okay. This is one certification metal I have with me. Yes, I'll share with you guys. Okay.
Yeah,
So this
I
is
have the version 2 also, Raj.
Okay, great. No, but actually, this was actually when I discussed with the first time that when we implement that, right? So through the okay, that they shared with us, okay. But anyway, you can share with us 2.0, okay, if you have it with you.
Yeah,
Yeah. See the point, no, I have been very keen in getting this one.
I
But
understand,
somehow,
okay, when you mentioned that, right, you are doing so many certifications, I understand. So I know my teams actually, where people are doing so many certifications, but I'm not keen that, okay, I'm not interested also doing
no, it's not that certification. I am also not interested to do, but the point here is, some kind of getting into your insights of that content, whatever it is, then only we'll be getting into that. And the certification is the kind of a measurement where you are stand in the market. That's all. Otherwise, there is nothing, Raj.
Yeah.
See,
I know. Because when we are in ANS, because I was in Europe, okay, so that time I have done one certificate. But because what happened, right, when you are in India, even for my situation is actually totally different. Okay, I don't want to go anywhere. Okay, I'm stuck with my family constraint. Okay, I was in Europe and I'm back to India. Then I don't want to go anywhere. Even there, I left one company because of that only. They want me to go US. I don't want to travel because I have only one son, and also my in-law side also I'm the responsible. Okay. So when we are in onsite, right, we have to work on the demand. Okay, so I know when we are on onsite, okay, to get the job, such very important. We need to sync with the current environment, right? But in India, it's not like that. I am okay. So we're on there. Okay, anyway, that's what. It's a very good thing to getting to know the
thanks
people.
for your time.
Yeah.
And Naveen, please coordinate with other guys and let me know. So when you are scheduling, so that I can also prepare myself. If it is a Thursday,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thanks, Raj, for your time, and hopefully it will go well, and we'll get something from you.
Sure. Okay.
And thanks, Naveen, for arranging this one. Okay, bye, Gautam, and everybody.
Yeah, thank you
See you.
guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.